Guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk Leeds. Hope you're all doing well. Another 3 points in the bag. Another win at Elland Road, and 2 points closer to the top of the league. 26 days ago, if we'd have lost that game to Leicester, we'd have been 17 points behind them. Fast forward the clock, just under 4 weeks, and it's down to 8 points, guys, and they're wobbling as well. And they got West Brom away next. Anyway, we're here to talk about Leeds United. A good win. Not a exhilarating performance, but we got the job done. In fact, I think in the end we won the game just at a canter. You could just tell we were just a class above Swansea. We just won it. We never got out of second gear, really. We just won it at a canter. There are negatives to that, but I think by the end of the game, it's a bit of game management. It's a busy period coming up. We've just played at the weekend. We've got another game at the weekend. I think we were just seeing the game out and pushing forward whenever there was a good opportunity to do so, but without really forcing it. We'll talk about the game in order. So I was watching it on the TV, and so we score a goal. Actually, I was watching a Swansea stream because the Sky one, it kept messing around, right? So we scored that goal. I've got up, ran into the kitchen like, yes, giving it the big one. Walked back into the front room and it's 1-0 Swansea. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Leeds United all over, that is. Couldn't believe it. Anyway, we bounced back quick, which was important, by the way, because what we didn't want was Swansea to then get a foothold in the game and we start getting frustrated, giving away silly fouls, etc., etc. So it was good that we reacted straight away, and a lovely goal from Perot against his old club. Great work by Somerville, who again was just phenomenal tonight. A real good performance. And then first half, we had the better of the game, but I do feel like there was a 15-20 minute period in the middle of the first half where Swansea did get a bit of a foothold of the game. They had a few corners, and they weren't all over us or nothing. I mean, they only had one shot on target all day long, didn't they? But there was a period where they were getting a bit of a foothold in the game. So our goal come at a brilliant time. A great ball by Ampadu. Jorginho, oh my God, what a touch to bring that down out the sky and keep it in his path. Like, it was a straight ball. It had no spin on it. So it's a straight ball. He's brought it down. He hasn't gone to either side. He took it in his stride and took his time with the defender breathing down his neck, clipping his heels, and he just slotted it in just before half-time, 2-1. Happy days. So we come out in the second half. As soon as we scored that goal at half-time, I thought, without being arrogant, I thought that was the game. I wasn't worried about them getting another goal because that first goal they scored was just after a chaotic start. Although that being said, we saw what happened on Friday when you don't kill the game off. Third goal, it's funny because the Swansea commentators were just saying, like, moments before that Dan James' finishing is poor, which sometimes it is. But he's got a great goal there and smashed it in the roof of the net for 3-1. It'd be easy to sit there and say the standout players were, Jorginho and Somerville, and they were brilliant tonight. But for me, man of the match, Kamara. What a baller. I mean, just looks so comfortable defensively, going forward. I feel like Daniel Farke's given him a bit more freedom now to push on a bit. And he just fits in. He's just brilliant. He's calm on the ball. His little short range passing is just fantastic. The accuracy, he keeps us on the front foot, keeps us going. He recycles the ball brilliantly. He tidies up. He tackles. He's good in the air. He's strong. He's physical. He's an absolute steal at 5 million. 5 million, wasn't it? Absolute steal. And if we are to get promoted this season, I would have no problem with him being in our starting lineup in the Premier League. I really would not. I think he's brilliant. I think he's a Premier League standard player, Kamara. And when we signed him, I was like, oh, that's a good signing. But really like much in it. And now I'm thinking that is one hell of a signing. And who else is one hell of a signing? Sam Byram. Fantastic performance. Our third goal all started with his crunching tackle to win the ball. Seen him cutting inside a little bit more now, which I like, and looking for the pass on the edge of the box. Great performance by Sam Byram. And to be fair, everyone had a pretty decent performance. I feel like Ampadu, he got his assist for Jorginho, but I feel like he was not really with it a bit tonight. I don't know. Maybe that's been a bit critical, but I think he still had a decent game. By the way, I feel like his Kamara was better, and yeah, I don't feel like it was Ampadu one of his best games, but it was still a solid enough performance. And yeah, we win the game, guys. It, like I said, it wasn't spectacular. It doesn't need to be spectacular. It's we just need the 3 points, and we'd have taken that against Rotherham on Friday night. So it's good that we've just bounced back with a win, bang. And that Rotherham game is a bit of a memory now, and it's just one that we didn't lose. We're in great form. Middlesbrough game will be really hard at the weekend, but it's a game, I fancy us to beat anyone at home. So it's a game that I think we can win. Obviously, we've seen Ipswich thump Millwall. I mean, people saying they're going to run out of gas and that. I think they might have had their little wobble, Ipswich, and it wasn't even a bad one. A couple of draws, wasn't it? So, yeah, it's going to be difficult to catch Ipswich and Leicester, but I think we're going to do it. I just can't see us losing many games of football. I think we're going to win literally the majority of our home games, and away from home, we're just as dangerous as well. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've said from day one we're going up this season, and I still thoroughly believe that. Leicester are wobbling a little bit. I mean, after West Brom, they got a couple of nice home games, but, Sheffield Wednesday looks like a nice game on paper, but look what happened. But yes, guys, absolutely buzzing. I hope you are too. Please like the video, get your comments in, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's just revel in this glory for a few days until the next one. Cheers, guys.